Italian Football Podcast.
Ciao Marco, thank you for joining us. You played for Perugia in that famous game where Juventus lost the Scudetto in 2000 and Lazio won it. What do you say to Juve fans who complain that the game should never have been played?
I don't know. Was a tough game because for us was the last game. For them was the big game. Anyway, we did our job as a professional player. So they tried to win, but you know what's happened in the half time. Rain too much was perfect for us because they was very much better than us. But you know, in football, you never know.
True. And then if we move forward to 2010 when you beat Bayern Munich to beat to win the Champions League, there's this famous video of you and José Mourinho in the streets of Madrid where you're hugging. I mean, what's the story behind that? And can you share what you guys said to each other?
So I was hungry with him because he left from us. I know. I'm sure with him we can win many titles in a row in 2011. But he decided to leave from Inter after the game. The last 2 weeks before the game, I go into the office, Jose office, to pry him to stay with us because for us was as a family. You know, you can see Jose as a strong person, but he's really nice because he create a lot of empty in the locker room. That's it's very important for a team to become champion for me. So, but he never saw me in my eyes in these 2 weeks, and I understood everything before the final.
Of course, which you won. So I want to ask you about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You had a big rivalry in your career as teammates and also as opponents. And also after, you know, you've had some back and forth in the media. What is your relationship with Zlatan today? And how do you think he's doing as a direttore, as a director at Milan?
At the moment, I don't have a relationship with him, but it doesn't matter. It's not a big problem for me, for him too, because we have our life. And you know what's happened and into the pitch, race into the pitch. For me, no problem. He thinks he's the best player in the world. Is not my opinion, but he's a big player for me because in history he scored many goals. He won many titles, maybe not very important titles because you know he lost Champions Leagues, World Cup, European Cup, but he won maybe 20 Scudetto. No, he's a big player. He's a crack. He's not Messi, he's not Ronaldo, but he's a Zlatan Ibrahimovic. In the future, every people knows him.
Yeah, for sure. I want to ask you about Byron Moreno, the Ecuadorian referee that in the 2002 World Cup that refereed Italy's match against South Korea. Now he's become infamous with all Italy fans around the world. Do you and your Italy teammates from 2002 believe the conspiracy theories about Mourinho that maybe he wanted Italy to?
Well, you know, I don't know if he's still in the prison. No, you know, he has a big problem, maybe more than Italy Korea game. But you know, in my opinion, that national team was the best than 2006. We don't have Pirlo that time, but in my opinion, this Italian team was much better than 2006. But you know what's happened? Maybe we deserved to go ahead after that game. but Byron Moreno was a joker for them, no? So, and after the game finished, we're back home, and then we restart to improve to be better for the next World Cup.
Yeah, for sure, which Italy won. Sorry to ask you about the Zidane headbutt. I know everybody asks you about it, I'm sorry. But before the headbutt happened, everyone knows what happened. Were the two of you arguing a little bit already during the game before that? And also, if Zidane hadn't been sent off, do you think Italy still would have won on penalties?
You never know what happened with him or without him, because it was a final. He got red card just 15 minutes maybe before the final, the game over. And then I don't like to remember that, because in my opinion, you have to remember me about 2 goals scored in the World Cup final. I don't know how many defender players scored 2 goals in the final. So that was very important. So maybe he can score the penalty, but in my opinion too was Trezeguet, one of the best penalty kicker in that game, but was unlucky, because imagine if he score, we draw, and then we have more penalty to shot. But you know, maybe the destiny wants Italia won that World Cup.
Absolutely. Simone Inzaghi, let's talk about Serie A now, and I want to talk a little bit about Simone Inzaghi, who's been linked with Premier League moves this summer. Do you agree that Simone Inzaghi is the Italian coach currently whose football is most suited to the Premier League, and which club do you think would suit him the best?
You know, I'm a Inter fans. I hope he stay in Inter, because his job is not finalized yet. But I think his profile is a good profile for Premier League. Maybe okay, Arteta is one of the best now in Arsenal, but I'm not the Arsenal is one club for me for Simone, or Manchester United too. Why not Manchester City? Because you know the problem at the moment, nobody knows what Pep will do. So, but I hope Simone stay in Inter. But I'm not his manager. I'm not his friend. I'm his friend because we played against. But we have a good relationship. But you know, I can't see the side on his side.
Are you a fan of Alessandro Bongiorno, and do you think Inter should have tried harder to sign him last summer, given that Acerbi and De Vrij, you know, their age and expiring contracts?
I was in San Siro. I watched the game. It was an impressive game from Bongiorno, because 1-1 against Thuram. Thuram is strong, fast, and for Bongiorno was easy to catch him. But you know how much Napoli paid for him? Maybe 40 million. Now minimum they want, I don't think double, but 60. And if Antonio Conte stay in Naples, maybe Bongiorno will stay in Naples, because Naples is a good team, good club. But you know, okay, Acerbi is 36, 37 years old, but last game was man of the match, because Lukaku didn't touch ball in that game. So For me, the age is not is important, but it's not very important. It doesn't matter if he's on fit. He can play till the 38, 39. Why not? But we will see. At the moment, Acerbi is one of the best defenders in Italy.
Absolutely, it's hard to argue with that given how many world-class strikers he's put in his pocket in the last year.
Holland too.
Yeah, Holland too, twice, not
Yeah.
one. Just to finish off, we play this rapid fire game where we ask you some quick, fun questions, and all you need, if you want, is one word answer.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the first one is: do you think
best
sorry,
team, best ever teammate?
Inter. Teammate?
Teammates, yeah.
It's not easy because I was lucky. I played with all of the best. Eto'o, Milito, Totti, Baggio. But I choose Stankovic because he was my teammate and my roommate too. So for 10 years.
Okay.
So I love him. He's as my brother.
Your brother, yeah. Toughest opponent?
Ronaldo, fenomeno.
Who was your football idol growing up?
Van Basten.
Van Basten.
I know it was Milan player, but for me it was the best at the moment.
I was going to say Italy winning the World Cup in 2006 or Inter winning the treble in 2010. What makes you happier?
I have a question for you. You love more your dad or your mommy?
Good one. I like that. Yeah, both the same. Both the same.
Was fantastic 2006 because I won on the pitch, into the pitch. I played the final. But for me, 2010, after 10 years in Inter, after we lost one Scudetto in the last game in Rome, and then at the moment we never know if we have a new chance to win. And then me, Zanetti, Cordova, and Toldo, we are together in Madrid. That was fantastic for me.
It was unbelievable. Who will win the Scudetto this season?
It's very tough questions because I hope Inter, because in my opinion Inter is the best. They play very well, better than all team. But Naples is not easy. For me, Naples or Inter, because Naples they don't play the European Cup, and they play only one game a week. Conte is a very good manager. He's strong. Both of the team they can win for me.
Okay, and
final question: can Inter win the Champions League season? And if not, who will win it?
They have a good chance to win because they score at maybe 11 goals in the group. At the moment, they didn't concern goal. The opponent, they were very strong. I hope they will win because we lost the final in Istanbul 2 years ago. And last year we was unlucky in Madrid because we deserve to win with more goal in San Siro, but we lost in Madrid after we scored the first goal with Di Marco. But if Inter don't win the champion, I think City.
City again.
I see City because now they are very they have a lot of problem, many injuries, and then now in the injuries we can rest and then we restart in good fit.
So hopefully Inter fans will wear your famous smoking bianco at the end of the season, huh?
I hope. I hope.
Thank you so much, Marco.
Thank you, guys.
Grazie Marco.
Sorry for my English, but next time I will be better,
perfetto,
ok?
Perfetto.
Sicuramente meglio che il mio italiano, dai.
No, va bene, va bene. Ok?
Ciao.
Un abbraccio, ciao ciao.